All right, good morning, good afternoon, depending which class period you are. So today we're going to work on metric conversions, and I'm going to teach you, even though I'm not here, how to do these. So you should have already downloaded your note sheet for today into your metric system note. All right, and then today I'm going to walk you through how to do it. I'm going to practice some with you, and then I'm going to have you practice some, and Miss Carpenter will go over the answers with you. All right, so you should have that note sheet open in front of you. You can always split your screen in half, so you have the video and the note sheet on half and half, or, all right, you can just kind of flip back and forth, just depends. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna fill out that top chart, okay, which is the metric conversion chart. We call it a ladder, okay? So in each of these boxes, you're gonna fill those in as we go along, and you can always pause the video whenever you need to do so. So the biggest number that we have is always kilo, hecto, deca, the basic units, so grams, meters, liters, deci, centi, milli. Okay, so if you need to, press pause and go ahead and fill in that chart, because on your notes it's empty, so that you have the ladder, so we're able to use that throughout the activity that we're doing today. So, okay, like it says up here, to go to a smaller unit, we're always going to move it to the right, okay, or you can multiply, or to go to a bigger unit, we're always going to move the decimal to the left. Okay, so you're always going to determine where you start. So if it said deca, you would start right there. Okay, and then you're going to count the jumps. So let's say that I was going to deca and it told me I needed to go to milli. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so in that instance, I would have to move my decimal 4 places to the right. Okay, so let's look at this. It says 4 kilometers is equal to blank meters. Okay, so kilo is up here. Meters, remember it told us, is in the middle. So 1, 2, 3. So I have my number 4. If you aren't sure, whenever it doesn't show you the decimal is always at the end of the number, like a period in the sentence. So it's on the end here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. My decimal is now there. Now we have some empty spaces, and there's no other numbers. So we need to put zeros inside of those. So 4 kilometers is equal to 4,000 meters. And we already did that a little bit in some of our activities as well. This is just showing us how to do it for every number. Okay? So it kind of walks you through here, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3, shows you up there. All right, and then it'll show you down here, you get 4,000 meters. All right, the same thing that I just walked you through. Okay, so that's just a little bit of an introduction how to do it. All right, so now let's go through a few more examples here. So it says 1,000 milligrams, so we need to find where milli is. All right, milli's all the way down here, so this is going to be our starting point. Then it says we're going to grams. Remember, it told us that grams, meters, and liters are in the middle. They're your basic units. So we're going to go from milli all the way to grams. 1, 2, 3. All right. And so I have 1,000 right here. Remember, your decimal's at the very end. Okay. And I'm going 3, but I'm going to the left. So 1, 2, 3. My decimal is now in the middle there. So you could write 1, or you could put the decimal and put those 3 zeros there. Okay, either or, it's kind of your preference. All right. So the next one is 1 liter, all right, to milliliters. Okay, so once again, liter is our base unit. So we start there. We're going to milliliters. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1 liter. Okay, my decimal's at the end. 1, 2, 3. My decimal's now there. Drop in those zeros. We're at 1,000. Okay. All right. Now we're at 160 centimeters. 160 centimeters. So centi is right here. And it says we're going to blank millimeters. Milli is right there. So it's just going to be 1 move to the right. So we have 160. Remember, the decimal's at the end. 1 move to the right. Drop in your 0. 1,600 millimeters. Okay. Alright, now to give me some room, I'm going to erase those, so if you need to pause the video, go ahead and get those down now. Alright, our next one was 14 kilometers to meters. So kilo is up here, 1, 2, 3, decimals at the end, 1, 2, 3, decimals now there, put in your zeros, so you'd get 14,000, okay, now it says we're at 109 grams, and we're going to kilograms, so 109, remember your decimals at the end, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, my decimals out there, so it's 0.109. Alright, and then the last one is 250 meters to kilometers. Very similar from grams to kilograms, it's just different words. So we start here, 1, 2, 3. So remember 250, your decimals at the very end, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you get 0.25, or you could put the 0 there too, it doesn't matter, it's still the same number. Okay, so you should have those 6 filled out on your note sheet. If you're not there, go ahead and pause, you can rewind the video to go get that information. So now we need to figure out kind of inequalities, which is something you guys do in math. So you have 56 centimeters and 6 meters. So what you need to do is you need to decide which one you're going to go to. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 6 meters into centimeters so I can see if they're equal numbers, because right now they're not on the same playing field. One's in meters, one's in centimeters. We need to get them to be the same thing. Okay, so I'm going to take 6 meters, remember my decimal would be at the end, to go to centimeters. So meters is here, so 1, 2, 1, 2. So it's asking you, is 56 centimeters less than, greater than, or equal to 600 centimeters? Okay, and 56 centimeters is less than. 600 is much bigger. So now we're going to go over here. It's talking about grams to milligrams, right? Once again, we have to get them on the same playing field. So I'm going to choose, and you can do it either way, to take my grams to milligrams. So grams is here, 1, 2, 3, all right? 1, 2, 3. So what this tells me is 7,000 grams or milligrams bigger, smaller, or equal to milligrams. And 7 grams is greater than, okay, 698 milligrams. Okay, so that's just kind of a basic introduction on how to do conversions. So you can do math, right? You could probably do some of it in your head as well, or the ability to actually move the decimal to figure out those things. So what you're going to do now is on your own, okay, which means you should be working as an individual. We're not going to work as a group yet, all right? You need to practice how to do this so we can make sure we know how to do this. So what's going to happen, okay, is on your sheet at these top parts, you're putting the abbreviations. Okay, so for instance, on this one it says kilogram. I abbreviate kilogram with a lowercase kg. So you're going to go through and do those. And then what you're going to do is you're going to do these different conversions here, all right? And show your work when you do them. So show just like I used the decimal, moved it, you do it too. So if you get it wrong and you're not sure, right, you can kind of see what you did and go back and fix your error, which is okay to have, all right? So you're going to go through and do all of those conversions, do the abbreviations for each of those, and then solve these inequalities, okay? And then what's going to happen is, depending on the time period in your class, Miss Carpenter has the answers, okay? So she's going to go through them with you, all right? And if not today, then at the beginning of class tomorrow, she'll go through those before you guys get started with your activity for tomorrow, okay? So make sure that we're putting in effort, making sure that if you ask questions, if you're not sure what's going on, all right? And always try your best. Okay, even if you get them all wrong, you at least put some effort into trying and figuring out these answers for you. I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I will be back on Friday to be here and to help you go through some different things going in the metric system. All right, make it a great Wednesday, people.